If you're gonna make a public lobby, then don't fucking make a public. Go play with yourselves and if you're scared.
It's not that we don't want people to join, but we just don't want
It
certain
is, man,
people to
because we
join.
join you and we don't do shit. We just play the fucking game and for some reason
You
fucking
play the game,
fucking dick hole.
No.
She fucking complains about everything. She wants to play Marine
last time we
and she
played
wants
this
everybody
game,
else to play
at the end of it, your
She
exact comment
complains about
was
every
too
fucking
easy.
game and then gets mad at everybody else. That's why.
Last time we played this game, your comment was too
Last time we
easy.
played, my comment, you never even had me adding. You don't know what the
No,
fuck
your verbal comment right at the end of the game was too easy, and then you left.
Okay, and
So I come back
you
and
wonder,
put
you
you
wonder
easy.
why we can't be bothered with you then?
why not?
Because I can't be bothered with the children.
I can go anywhere I want.
That's very true. Nothing stopping you going.
Can you?
Exactly. So if you don't want to play, you can just keep backing out. No big deal. You already know that you play only with advantages, only when you have your team, your map, your rules, and you still lose. When you complain about us, you guys are fucking pathetic, man.
I've never seen you drop into a game on your
You
own.
never play
Somebody
anybody's
with you.
lobby unless you're host, unless you got your team, unless you got your rules. When have you played besides, like, let's say you go join somebody else's
So
lobby?
does that not give you a hint that I don't
When have
want
you
to
done
play the
that?
game? I've come on to
We
talk to
join
my
you and we
friends.
play on your fucking retarded big-ass McDonald's connection, and we
There's
still
the
win or
child
lose.
coming out
We
of
play
here.
the fucking
Yeah.
game.
Go and have
Then
some
you
sugar,
fucking lose
Clone.
and you get mad.
Go and have some sugar. You'll feel better if you have some sugar.
Why would I take some shit, man? You know that
Because you're like a child. You're like an impotent child.
I'm like a child, but you're like, what, 60 years old on this video game complaining about other players? Get the fuck out of here.
What player did I complain about?
60-year-old man and a 60-year-old girl fucking complaining about this video game.
What
And you
player
talking
did
about
I
me
complain
needing
about?
sugar? You want me to get sugar, bitch? How about you go fucking drink the whole
Oh, listen to
bottle of
this.
sugar?
Listen to the jail.
That's what
Listen
you
to the
want.
jail. Listen to the jail for that bitch. Hey, bitch.
Yeah, and bitch, what?
How long you been here?
You fucking wanker! You arse licking
Fucking
motherfucking wanker!
bitch.
You fucking
bitch.
wanker!
I'm
You
a
can fucking
bitch.
cheat on the United Kingdom with the
Hey,
most
look at
titties
me.
sticking up. You
Look at
fucking
me, I'm a
wanker!
bitch.
You backward
I can
arse
talk like
kicking,
a bitch.
wanky licking ball sucking motherfucker!
Oh, this is
You
the
ain't gonna
jail
start
star.
this game.
Cruz
Look at this.
has
You got
never been in
you,
jail. He's on a
you got
monopoly board.
Kane, you got Eilen, and you got Banished Beyond. And who do I got? I just got Legendary Big, 2 against 4, and we don't fucking complain if we lose. We just fucking play.
Believe it?
And all these times you fucking backed out like 5 times. Are you really that scared of fucking getting? I used to go Alien, I used to go Marine, I don't need prayer. And you guys still complain.
It's got nothing to do with fear. It's got to do with we do not want to play with these. Or a member of our team does not want to play with
both,
these.
right? You want to play people that you could actually beat. That when you finally get a challenge, then you don't want to play. You guys are fucking worse than me.
Challenge. Video games a challenge. You find this a challenge?
Apparently, because you fucking quit. If it's a video game and
Apparently.
you don't care about
You know,
winning,
Give you a spoon.
you would play the fucking game with whoever.
You know you've got Minotaur syndrome, you boy. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Go and Google it. Go and Google it. I've made my money, Clone. I've told you
Come on,
before.
man. Come on.
I
You
sit,
say
I
last
sit
time
on my
there's
fat,
usually I lose.
lazy
There's
arse
mostly
all
that
day
fucking
as you put it,
60-year-old lady
because
that
I
I
can
wanna
afford
play
to.
with. That's your brother, baby?
Have you seen this yet?
Is that good enough? Or you want more? Yes, just deathmatch or back out or just come on. Starting with this match. Play Stone Nasty 4 against 1 like he wins always do.
Stevie's like arguing with a child, but
Fucking look fat ass.
it's like back to my lecturer days when I had impotent 16-year-olds. raises his
now
voice.
You want to act mature.
Raises his voice more and more.
You have the actual intellect to play video games?
Raises his voice, he tries to stop you from speaking, he goes on and on and on. It's like arguing with a child.
So you play the game just to play the game, right? But you don't play anybody, only certain people. You don't play the trolls, so then you don't play just to play. You play just for you then. We didn't start as trolls. We literally started as a game last time. You guys had Cholo, you guys had a bunch of people, and then you guys get one win, and you guys, yeah, you were there. Probably this game came out around 2010, maybe like 6 years ago. It was once it was you. I remember clearly still you, Frog, and I believe one more person. And it was just me and Big Boy. Alright. I didn't stay, you know, and got lost. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. All I said was this game came 6 years ago. 6 years ago, and you're still on this game, but probably around 2 years ago, maybe it was you, Frog, I think, or maybe somebody else. 3 against 2. 3 of you guys against me and Big Boy. You guys went all Marines, and you guys forced us to be Marines. 3 versus 2, and you guys lost. After the game, you guys started running your mouth about how we suck, how we're trolls, and all this, and we didn't do nothing. We didn't even have a mic on. We just played 3 versus 2. We beat you, and then you started running your mouth. Since that day, all I had was no respect for you, Winnies. You guys just fucking play people that you know you're gonna win, and then run your mouth around.
When you're full of shit.
So, full of shit. Look at this
I've
game.
never once argued with you until you opened your mouth.
You haven't.
You've been in my games before.
Shit talking. You could.
Shit talking.
Oh, you are the fakest. You even had Big Boy added as a friend, and then you deleted him. Why would you add him and then delete him?
So, because he was only using that to find when come and jump in the games. He never ever once jumped in the game on my team. He never once played on my team. So he was no friend of mine. You just said added as a friend. He proved he wasn't a friend. So that's why I deleted him.
Adding him as a friend doesn't mean he's your real friend. It just means
wait a minute. So you add somebody as a friend doesn't mean they're a friend. So why am I adding him as me gardener? I've got a gardener, man. I don't need another Chilean gardener.
Why don't you want to play other people? Why do you want to play like little kids that, you know, that don't know how to play the game? Why do you want to play people that you know you're going to beat? Why wouldn't you play somebody that gives you a challenge at least?
There's only a few people in this game I don't want to play. I'm not interested in that challenge.
Come on, just answer that. What's wrong? Yeah. In case you don't know, we do. That's all we do. We just finished playing some people that are good, and now we're back over here looking for other challenges. Since there's no challenges right now, well, we might as well come in here. I know. But there ain't no other people right now. Because there ain't nobody else. You're not listening, girl. You're not listening. You're not a challenge, but there's nobody else. What part of that don't you understand? Why would we go play with ourselves? A challenge would be 2 versus 4. That's why we're in here. 1 versus 1? 1 versus 1? You guys ain't nothing. You guys ain't nothing. I do. I play them all the time. That's what we do. We're not like you guys. Yeah, we already did. The whole point is we're here to get another challenge now. 2 versus 4. That's something you guys, yeah. Yeah, you're not listening, dumbass. 1 versus 1, you're not a challenge. 2 versus 4, that is a challenge. Just because you guys like to team up against little people, don't mean you can't do that to us.
Oh, God, he has the insults again. Fucking hell, man.
Come on, look at this. 4 versus 3. You wouldn't do this? If you do, then you wouldn't give a fuck about this game. If you did have, yeah, put it there, guys.
No, we'll just play them and then just play the fucking game. I'm not really bothered.
No, do a deathmatch. Don't you see Eilen?
Just play the fucking game.
No, Eilen gets mad. We're part of Frog, you're cool at the beginning, you're cool. I just started hating you because you started